If you notice, their scientists want to take credit for everything. That's why they give you these detailed explanations and in depth descriptions of things as if they are the end all be all knowledge database and know it alls of all things universal. So they posture themselves and they pose as if they are authority figures. Then this is why they say follow the science, trust the science, never question the science, because they want you to believe that what they're saying is the truth. Consider your faith in them, but not the actual person themselves, the impediment that's blocking you from connecting to your higher self. When you are low dimensional, like a subdimensional or first dimensional second, below the third dimensional ceiling, because you're still asking questions at that point. What is this? How does that work? Why am I here? Questioning life. What is reality? These types of things. The secret to life. See, when somebody tells you there's a secret to life and you're not in on that secret, you feel left out. You feel like you're less worthy or not worthy at all to be informed about this secret or to be filled in. You see, the secret to life, the mystery to the universe, the great unknown, these things you don't know, so you waste your life looking outside yourself to try to find these answers that don't exist, because these things don't exist. This is the mind trap. This is the mind virus. And then they reinforce this with the keys to success, the doorway to your dreams, to unlock the treasures of your happiness. Go looking for love, searching for peace. Try to find yourself. You see how they do this to you constantly? And these scientists perch themselves as we are the explanations to all things universal. How can that possibly be when they're attempting to give you a full description of something that they had absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with the creation of? What they're good at is making it sound as if they do. Because, like for example, math loves taking credit for the universe. Math loves taking credit for the creation of everything. But how old is mathematics? Only about 3,500 years old. There's a big shocker. You might say 4,000. You might find some information that says 4,500 years old. Let's say 5,000. How old is the Earth? You're getting into billions of years, aren't you? How old is humanity? You're only getting into what? 3 or 4 million when they arrived here? You see how this just doesn't add up quickly? Mathematics is credited with being the language of the universe. Well, let's break that down. First off, math was only created a few thousand years ago, so that unto itself goes right out the window, because the universe has always been and always will be. And this finite system of numbers claiming credit for the language of the universe is just risible, to say the very least. And secondly, mathematics is inapplicable to the infinite simply because the infinite is unquantifiable. Math is nothing more than fancy bean counting. That's all it is. It's just adding numbers and equations, problem solving. It's just always numbers. And the universe has nothing to do with mathematical equations and formulas and theories and theorems. It has nothing to do with that. But they like to take credit and make you believe that it does. This is how they pose themselves as authority figures, because you are giving them a power that they don't deserve, because you don't know any better. But they claim that they do. The only secret is, and I'm going to let you in on it, the only secret to life is the one they keep from you deliberately, letting you know who and what you really are. I've been down that road before. That's the secret. See, when there's a group of people a few feet from you and they're keeping secrets, you feel left out. You feel violated. You don't feel worthy. You feel like, you've just been, you're being abused. Well, why are they allowed in on it but not me? So that makes you feel less of a person. That's the intent of why they say the secret to life. There's no freaking secrets. The universe isn't keeping secrets from you. Just like there's no doors or locks or keys. There's no secrets, there's no mysteries, there is no great unknown. The universe is not keeping anything from you because you are the universe. So if there's any secrets being kept, you're keeping them from yourself. This incessant need to search outside yourself for answers, for love, for peace, for happiness, for resolution, to fill that void that was unnecessarily created that actually doesn't exist, is why they get you to waste your life looking for things outside yourself that you believe that you don't have. That's exactly the whole premise of why they do what they do to you. But anyway, I'm just going to end this video by saying that science, religion, math, politics, it's all a part of the same hub. So it's all part and parcel with the agenda and the propaganda they run. It's the same stuff. You are infinite love. That's your true nature. That's who and what you really are. Why you're here, nobody knows. Only your soul knows that. And whenever somebody comes to try to say that this is this and this is that, you have to understand, all they can do, just like me, I'm not exempt from that. Everything I say here of a personal nature that I'm sharing is only just that. My personal, individual, spiritual soul connection with the infinite, which there's only one of, and that's mine, and I'm choosing to share it with you. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to say that this is the only one. I've said it before. There is no singular universal truth. An individual's interpretation of the universe is a doorway to their own understanding of themselves. And once they cross the threshold of that outer world, that exterior reality, that false reality, the foundation of their perception is created, and the eyes of their reality are born. As we each see life through different eyes, reality is a matter of perception. So whatever your belief system is, that's what's triggering your perception of what you believe reality to be. But that belief that you have is not yours. It was put there by these scientific authority figures, these, information technologists, specialists, artificial intelligence, computers, software engineers and programmers, designers of these operating systems and mechanisms. And they know full well human psychology 101. And that's how they control you, with belief systems. That's why if you look at the course of human history, more wars have been fought over religious purposes than any other because of conflicting ideologies and disempowering belief systems. That's exactly why they instill them and implant them in your mind. And the science is no different. I know from 4 years ago till about 1 year ago, people were following the science, and they followed it right to their grave. And I ain't going to get into the hows and whys of it, but you know where I'm going with that. The little sharp, pricky, big time. Anywho, don't follow the science. Don't listen to them. Question everything and lead yourself in life. Stop following others. Stop following their path and stop listening to their advice, because the one thing you should never do in your life is seek directions from anyone to the destination of your dreams who they themselves are lost in life. And that's exactly what you're doing when you're searching inside a system that wants to deliberately and intentionally keep you lost. Spinning around in circles, taking you away from yourself, leading you away from the greatest miracle and the greatest blessing and the greatest celestial treasure ever created, and that is the wonderful, beautiful you. That's why you think you have to find love, search for happiness, seek a path of least resistance, and you know the rest. I could be here for hours. The subliminal, unconscious programming is mind-numbingly boring, and has nothing to do with love and divinity and simplicity and consciousness. It has to do with everything that is the antithesis of all of those elements. Absolutely. Stay well.